We're back with another guide, a build guide for the Trog, and this one is the Poison Trog build. So I've been working on this one. I've pretty much finished it now. I've done the Caldera missions, the New Soccer missions, and I've built the Alchemist building and the specific upgrade to that, which gives him another passive. So I'm just going to quickly show you the passives that I use for this build, and the sort of types of weapons that I use, because that's another thing, picking the right weapon for the Trog, because just such a slow melee character. But anyway, so if we go into passives, so I picked one on the mana, and then I used the potion you get once you finish your faction quest. That gives you 40 anyway. So let's have a look at passives. Let's bring them up. So passives, basically I spent both breakthrough points in Levant, the city of Levant, which you get both trainers. Oh no, it wasn't both trainers. No, I didn't. That's from my other build. No, forget I just said that. So I got pressure plate traps. That was I got all the upgrades to that, and the passive. So that was one breakthrough point. So we got those. We got the dodgy. I'm going to show you the main ones I use specifically for this build that I do recommend. So yeah, I chose the Kingdom of Levant, the Heroic Kingdom. I did that quest line because you do get, I believe it's this one. So you get this one, increase max health by 25 and physical damage by 15. And you also get this one. It's a missable skill. You have to do one of the missions, feeding mouths or something. I can't remember exactly the name it was. But you have to do that in so many days. It's actually pretty straightforward to do. But you get this all damage you deal by 15%, which is awesome. Really good skill to have. And then also, if you remember that one, I picked this one as well. Increases damage if you're burning, poison, extreme poison by 50%, and increases damage of bleeding, extreme bleeding, blaze, holy blaze, and plague by 30%. Plague is another thing I'm going to show you with this guy. Absolutely awesome. So we've got poison. So just remember extreme poison by 50%. Okay, and then we've got 15% on top of that, which would give you 65%. And then also increase elemental damage by 15% when tired and 30% when very tired. So that's, say we're very tired, we cause 30% extra damage on poison, plus 15%, which would be 45, plus an additional 50%, that'll be 95%, plus the extra 100% you get from wearing this Poison Trog armor. That's 195%. That's almost so you're almost tripling the damage that you do with poison by joining the Heroic Kingdom and getting the traits, the passives, and using this armor. So that's really good. That's kind of what I chose. So I think that's pretty much all the specific ones for that. So this one was another breakthrough. So I had to use a breakthrough point for this one, which you get in Harmattan. So you do need the DLCs, but I'm using the definitive edition, so you get those anyway. So yeah, so you get that in Harmattan. You get that one for joining the Heroic Kingdom, and this one you get for building the arena in New Sirocco. So you build the arena, get there's a certain building upgrade you get, which will give you that one, and pressure plates with the other one, the other breakthrough. And I'm just going to go through all the other ones that I've got quickly. I won't read them out, but I'll just show them, and you can pause the video and look at them that way if you want. Pressure plates are definitely, I advise to get those with any Trog build. But bear in mind that will cost you a breakthrough point if you want all the upgrades for them. But highly recommended. We've got some weather defense there. Then we've got some stamina boosting passives as well, which you get early on in the game. So we go for the passives. So this one here, Curat's Breakthrough, you get when you build the Alchemist building, and you get the upgrade for that, and you have to join the Heroic Kingdom. But what's great about this as well is you can buy these bombs here. Toxin bombs. Absolutely awesome for this build. You get them in the shop, they're 25 silver each. Trust me, you will be getting plenty of silver, plenty of gold. So I'm going to quickly rest for... Actually, we're encumbered, so... Oh yeah, weapons. I want to show you weapons as well. So the Shriek is a good weapon. The only problem with that is the hit, like the hitbox or the hit detection. It's sometimes it just doesn't connect to enemies. Like you hit them, and if certain enemies just move that little bit distance to the left or to the right, to either side, you just sometimes you won't hit them. It's a really powerful weapon, but it's just a forward striking weapon like this, which with the Trog I really don't like. I hate those types of weapons. That's the only downfall with this weapon. But it does create plague when you've hit them. It's got a 30% build up, I believe, on that. But the other weapon, which I highly recommend for this build, is the Horror Halberd. Really good. So it only shows you 12 decay damage, but because of all the passives that you get, it's brought that up to 25. Sneaky. So yeah, brought it up to 25. Bear in mind, I'm going to try and get very tired, so we'll see the damage difference. So we're on the first stage of tiredness, so I'll quickly show you the difference in damage there. It's not that much, but when you get the other tired level, it will increase it further. So let's have a look. It was 20, it's gone 26. So yeah, If we get to the next stage though, right, let's try that one then. Nice cup of tea. Right, so we're very tired, and it's gone up to 28. So it's a little bit more, and that's for the horror. So if we then do this move, we can increase the physical damage just a little bit more. And then if we use, so we now got 50 on that one. If we then use his other special, you can weaken enemies, so they will take a little extra damage. I'm going to take the varnish with me to show you just how high his damage will be. I've only got one, so I'm going to use that on the shriek. I'm going to drop some of these in. And I really should drop some of those as well. Right, so we're just under encumbered. Let's go to the... Let's rest for 5 days and we'll head over to the steam baths, because I want to take out some enemies there. So if we have a look at the shriek, let's just quickly equip that one and you get to see the damage. So 86 decay damage with the passives and being very tired, and 51 physical with his other skill activated. So pretty awesome, and with the varnish you can get really high on that one. Let's just spend a week helping and then we'll go to the dungeon. So we've got plenty of these bombs as well. So they're 25 each, but you'll see just how much silver you can get. You can only get them from that store, and the bomb kits to make them you only get from that store, which is a shame. So you kind of, with the bombs, you're kind of restricted to that area. But the shriek can cause plague. And you can pass the plague. Once you caught plague, you can carry that plague, act as a carrier, and then spread it to other enemies in the dungeon. You don't even have to be attacking them. You can just stay near them. It's really an awesome build. Obviously, enemies that are immune to poison or the plague, they might still be not as resilient to decay damage, so this is where your decay damage does come in really handy. I'm going to use the horror first, so we get an idea on just how good it is. The build up is very good. It's something like 45% build up, I believe. On that weapon, so you can hit them like 3 times, and you don't have to hit them quickly in between each strike, which is what's really good about it. The shriek is about 30% build up, so you have to kind of hit them. Right, so we're just gonna do normal strikes. I'm gonna poison him and you'll just see how... So he's also immune to that. So we've got him 3 times, dodge out the way, he's poisoned. You can dodge out the way, gain your stamina back. It does last for quite a long time as well. So he's down, good. Let's grab that one. I want to go and take out this archer. He does tend to cause me problems sometimes. So this will be interesting. I'm going to try and get him plagued. So we're going to attempt. I will probably get killed because, as I said, if this weapon had the same attack as this, it would be so flipping awesome. It really would. But it just, some enemies, it's a nightmare. So already we've got 75, and let's do our spell again. And then we've got, so it does 75 decay. If we then add this on top, we're talking 138 decay damage. Yeah, he will get me. You do still take damage. That's like a poison thing, but see what I mean? It just didn't hit him on that third strike. It's so annoying. I just don't like it. It's just so, the hitbox, the hit detection on it is absolutely useless. It just doesn't connect half the time, which is such a shame. I'll give it another go. I'll go back in and try and get him with it. You could charge with it, I suppose, but it is a bit difficult. So now I've lost its... Have I lost its effects? Yeah, I've lost its effect. This is why I like the horror halberd. It's just so much easier to connect the hits. Because I guess, to be honest, the Trog is just not designed to be really good. You're just basically playing an enemy character. It's giving you the option to control an enemy character. So there's no sort of... It's not, see, look, we already took half his health just with those 2 or 3 hits. See, look, second hit just didn't connect. That is such a shame. We are a little bit overweight, so it doesn't matter. We're going to take a potion. You get tons of potions from him. Could take the ice one, just see what extra damage we're doing with that one. I mean, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to try again with the Shriek. I just want to try and get some extra just want to try and get enemies plagued, but because I'm doing such high damage with this, it's gonna be quite difficult, because you probably find the enemies will end up dying before the plague kicks in. There's another enemy around the corner, so I really want to just lure this one away. See what I mean? That's 2 strikes now that I've not been able to hit them. It's ridiculous. No, see, look, it's just. So, yeah. Anyway, you get the idea with that one. I'm not going to bother using that one now. I'm going to just switch over to this one. Right, he's dead. So we've got to go this way. Also, we've got these. I'm going to try and show you these ones as well. We should try it. I want to try and plague this dude. Could be difficult with his lightning walls. Yeah. So. You swine! Let's poison him with those. So he's poisoned with. This is the skill he has with the thick oil. It does I believe it just does regular poison damage and not extreme poison. But it still lasts for a while because we've got basically triple damage on it. It will help out. I don't think we'll kill him with it, but we'll do quite well. Oh yes, we plagued him. Come on, let's get plagued. Ah, damn. If we hadn't have used the thick oil, we could have had him plagued. But it is what it is. So yeah, so sometimes you will get a glass weapon in here, which you can sell. So these, forged glass knuckles, excellent. We've got some gemstones. And we can actually, I want to see this one. So we can actually sell that for about $750 maybe, some of the glass weapons. So this one here, it says, coats your equipment melee weapon with poison. So let's see if we get any extra damage from that. So we're getting 75. Let's just do this one. No. It doesn't increase the decay damage. I think it just will allow your weapon to inflict poison on enemies. But because we can already do that anyway, it doesn't really matter. So this is what I'll show you about plaguing enemies, but I think these ones, because they're so weak, they'll end up dying anyway if we try and poison them with this. pressed the wrong button. Yeah, they die. Let's see if I unequip that armor. Let's see if that affects damage. There's usually another enemy. Oh, there he is. Right, okay, let's... Oh, see, look. See the amount of damage it didn't do. Oh, I didn't get the plague. That's annoying. I'll try it again. So yeah, you can see the difference the damage does between having the armor and not. It pretty much does the double damage. Let's try it now. Might have to take a couple of potions, I think, or one of these. Right, I'm gonna try and get plagued. There we go, so now we have the plague status. So we can pass on to this one now. So now he's got it. We've got 2 more guys in here we can plague. Insane damage. Right, he's dead. So there we go. And I think, yeah, got 55 seconds left. So what you can do is you can plague enemies, and then just before your timer runs out, you can go to another enemy, re-plague them, and then when you lose the plague, you stay near that freshly plagued enemy, and you'll get it back, and then just repeat it. With this weapon, the Shriek, if you plague an enemy with that weapon, not with the bombs, and you hit them again when they're plagued, you reset the plague timer on yourself. So you can just, if you time it right, you can just keep plagued indefinitely. There you go, we've got 2 glass weapons. So we're probably going to get about 1,400 gold for that at least. So you've already made tons of money back for more bombs, and I'm cold. Shit, we need to get out of here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you this build I'd worked on. I thought it's pretty good, interesting. You've got to be careful if you're in co-op. You can kill other players with it, and you can kill them pretty fast depending on the resistance. But yeah, pretty awesome build. I like it. I'm actually gonna do a playthrough of the Saborians DLC, because that's one I haven't tried with this one. I don't think there's going to be quite a few enemies that are going to be resistant to poison. I think like the golems and the constructs, the man-made constructs, but there's still enemies there like the immaculates, which will be interesting to see how quick they go down. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.